So I had this dream about this young boy getting kidnapped from school. And in the dream, the boy was my son, right? And it was almost like he got kidnapped from somebody that lived in my neighborhood. But I mean, weird enough, it was almost like these people lived at a distance, and like where they lived, they had like so many acres of land, and they were utilizing children to share their crops. Like they were utilizing children to work on their fields. Like they were utilizing them as slaves, and they were mistreating them. They weren't feeding them. They were talking to them all types of ways. They were sexually assaulting them. And I remember seeing, that it was more than one child. And me as a mother, longing for my baby, God was showing me again these visions of where he was, right? So what I did was I disguised myself one day, and I went to one of the locations that God told me about in the dream. And when I got there, my son was there. He was working out in the field, and he was crying, but he didn't acknowledge me because I was disguised, right? It took him a little while for him to acknowledge me because I stayed there. My intentions was to leave that place with my baby, right? The symbolism, well, let me keep going. By the time he acknowledged me, he waited. He was smart enough to wait until the people were at a distance from him to run to me. And when he ran to me, we just like kind of hid and hid our way until we got out of that location completely. And then in the dream, I ended up moving out of the neighborhood. But I was able to crack the case on a major case. So I'm saying this to say, there is a parent out there, mother, father, not really sure. That dream could be about a girl, it could be about a boy. Because my grandmother always said, when you dream about a boy, it could be a girl, or vice versa. Somebody's parent is about to crack a case on a child kidnapping case, sex trafficking, sex slave case. You are so close to cracking this case that it is going to be one of the most massive cases that has been cracked in a long time. And you're going to find out that certain people that were involved or that are involved are people that have been around you all along. They are close. They have been watching. They watched you. They watched your child. And what I'm getting is whoever I'm talking to, you have more than one child. I hear God saying, weeping will not endure consistently because you're going to find your child. And when you find your child is going to be alive. And in the dream, your child was not missing for a very long time, but it was long enough for you to mourn.